Good day, good evening, and good night to our beloved listeners. From the Press Corp, this is Santiago Tullio, referred to in game as Studio, and welcome to Roll Call, a look into the regiments that make up this thing we call Foxhole, in the regiment's own words. In this edition, I joined by the special guest of mine, Slovak YouTuber, streamer, and Foxhole leader of the first Foxhole Army, known in game by their F1ST or first FA tag. Ladies and gentlemen, Duri89. So, and Duri, thanks for being here with us. Can you introduce to everyone here? How could you introduce you as a person here, as a Foxhole player?
Thank you very much for the invite. I really appreciate that. My name is Duri89, as many people might know me from rather streaming or YouTube videos. And as a Foxhole player, I play Foxhole since August 2017. I have over 10,400 hours right now from the game, and we basically play the game because we love it. It's our passion. We always come back together as a family, and now I'm talking about first FA. And yeah, basically the very basic info.
Yeah, and talking about your name, the first Foxhole Army, as we can see here, and you are neutral. You said, or is that right?
Yes, the first idea when I created first Foxhole Army Discord server was 4 years ago, when I was thinking and hoping for some regiment update for Foxhole where we can organize neutrals and people and randoms with cooperation with other clan leaders and clans. And the main idea was to have both wardens and colonials in one regiment, one group, one Discord server, where in ideal situation, if for example there is like a front line and one or the other faction will spot like there is a first FA member.
Yeah.
Okay, everyone from the colonial first FA, let's join in. We need to kill everyone from the warden first FA, and literally to have fun and enjoy the Foxhole this way.
Isn't that right? Having fun is the main thing that everyone should have here in this amazing
Yes.
game we have. And talking about your name, and is there any origin because of the first? Where does the first come from?
The first comes from just my head, I would say. And because there is no other neutral regiment or neutral group of people that plays the game literally for ages and still remains neutral. At some point, usually people go rather one faction or the other faction, or they have they claim they are loyalists to that faction, and this is not what we stand for. We as a first FA, we are loyal to Foxhole game, to Foxhole community, and we want to provide as much background for people who might be looking for a regiment, so we can basically pinpoint them. If you are looking for logi regiment or warden or colicide, go there. If you want to play with us, this is what we do, this is how we do. And yeah, basically that's it.
Oh, really nice here. And talking about size, what faction are you playing right now in this War 92?
War 92, we switched after 3 wars of being colonials to wardens.
Okay.
So past 3 wars we have been colonials. I had a simple rule back in those days when, for example, when we switched from one faction to another, we played minimum of 3 wars for the next faction. And if we win 2 wars as a faction, then we switch back. But right now, many people also told me that wars are getting way too long.
Yeah.
So we usually play maybe 2 wars, and then we like decide or talk in Discord like, do we want to stay or we want to switch? How many people might be switching? So we can kind of like literally just try to balance the numbers. But it's very hard because we don't have the stats and the numbers from devs that could like pinpoint us, okay, this faction might have less numbers throughout the whole war. And the thing is, we cannot even like guess, because some people might quit at the beginning of the war, some people might quit late of the war, some people might join mid-war for certain faction, and it's very hard to kind of help with the player balance.
Yeah, like you were talking about also the people inside of your regiment, and that's true actually. And the wars are getting longer and longer, and by the people that you were talking about, how many people are in your regiment? Do you have like a certain number or approximately?
Last count that I did was up to 20. So we are very, very small regiment. Usually there are like 5 to 7 that are actively playing.
Okay.
I'm not gonna say daily.
Yeah.
There are days that when I join there is up to 10 people, and sometimes even more. I remember many times we had up to 15 in squad,
Yeah.
which consisted not just first FA members but also other people from other regiments, randoms, because we have many friends on each faction, and we love to play with basically everyone. It's the biggest fun is when you can hunt your friends from the other faction. You know,
Oh yeah, yeah. That's
I just love it. I
that's
just love it.
yeah, that's lovable. Really, that's incredible. And that sensation that is like okay, or even if you have a friend regiment, right? That is on the other side, like a neighbor regiment. That some characteristics are similar. It's lovable. It's
Yeah.
it's super enjoyable. Talking about the foundation of your regiment, you said you were pretty old, like 4 years ago. And when was approximately your regiment's founding?
Uh, regiment. Regiment was the server Discord was made approximately 2 years before the regiment system.
Okay, and that should be
So
around what date?
2018, I guess, if I'm
2018.
not wrong. 2020 or end of the 2019 were regiments, or maybe after 21. I don't
Okay.
know. I don't remember honestly.
Okay, no, it's okay.
But I had the idea of neutral group of people playing together, having fun with the game we love and having passion about. Long time ago, before operations were introduced, and after operations there have been regiments, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
And we already had that server, Discord server. So right now we kind of like the things joined, connected,
Yeah.
and we are using the Discord server. But still, we are like small group of people. But approximately 2018, which is like 4 years.
Yeah, and the word, you remember the exact word that was? You said
No,
okay.
no, 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 no,
Okay, no, it's
no.
it's totally fine. And okay, about your people inside of your regiment, like well, yeah, yeah, regiment. It's 20 people, but it's still a regiment here, and we can see that you are Slovak. And is there any more nationalities that make up the majority of your regiment? Is there like a Slovak majority or American one? How is it?
Uh, I don't know exactly.
Yeah,
We have people from all around the world,
yeah,
from Europe, from Asia, from North America, South America, from Australia as well. So basically from all around the world, because we have one thing in common, we love Foxhole.
yeah.
So right now I cannot tell you numbers. I guess most of the people might be from US or
Okay,
America.
okay,
And
and
I am basically the only Slovakian that plays daily. I have there is one more Slovakian in the regiment, but he's not playing like that often.
okay, no, it's totally fine. Um, you say you have a wide range of nationalities, and is that a problem to find a time zone that mostly you operate under? For example, or change of question, what's the what time zone do you mostly operate under? Is there a time zone specifically? Is it the American one, European?
I'm gonna put it the other way.
Okay.
If you check Foxhole stats,
Yeah.
and you go like day by day, you can see when there are the most players playing.
Okay.
And basically our time zones is, or mainly we start playing when like maybe 4 hours before the peak
Okay.
up to 4 hours after the peak. So we are solely focused on the time in game that has the most players. So we like are in the battles that are not easy.
Oh, okay.
So there are like way more players. We are not like trying to pinpoint a part of the day where everyone is sleeping and we can do PvE. No, that's just not what we are doing.
That's
We are
not
trying to find the hardest tasks and make it work even the odds are against us.
make it work, and I see you are a strong regiment of what you explain, of literally seeking the worst, not the worst, the hard part of in the game. And in that question, and what are the primary doctrines or styles that your regiment follows? I know being 20 people, are well approximately 20 people, you don't have enough manpower to hold up a front, but I guess you have operations, or what you guys do? What are your doctrines inside of the regiment?
Most of the time, we play what is needed, where is needed, and how is needed.
Okay.
I'm gonna put it this way. We always focus on stabilizing or destabilizing the front line, stabilizing our momentum, our cohesion, and destabilizing enemy front line, enemy cohesion.
Okay.
And by this, we are mainly like a support unit of the front line or logi line or wherever you can imagine.
Yes.
And because we are not big, I realized that if we could have like 50 people actively playing daily, okay,
Yeah.
we can do different kind of operations, and we can do actually operations. But if we have like 5 to 10 people actively playing, there is no need for operation. You just join the game, you find the place where the help is most needed, or what you want to do. Like for example, there is need of killing tanks, we kill tanks. If there is need of protecting logi route, doing QRF, we do QRF, and we don't
Yeah.
care. We have fun doing these kind of hard tasks. So there is no specification right now. I could give like
Yeah.
if we would have more than 30, 40 actively playing people, then it makes sense to make like doctrines and logi squad will be doing this. This is the loadout. This is how you do the logi. This is frontline squad. This is QRF squad. This is artillery squad, tanking squad, support squad, builder squad,
Yeah.
etc., etc. I can make all of these things because I have done every single part of this. But right now we don't have people, so we don't have like specific doctrine. This is us. We, like I said, cohesion is the main goal, and we try to like stabilize or destabilize the enemy front line.
I find it interesting that being 20 people, well, yeah, 20 people does not seem like a lot, but it makes change up in the front line, and having and 5 or 10 people doing something. I guess that's your job. That is like this. You said it yourself, destabilizing or stabilizing your front. And I find it interesting that you should be like the guys that go there where it's needed, and as you said, where it's needed, how it's needed. And most of your streamings that I've watched, actually you do that, and it's actually fascinating.
Thank
um
you.
Inside of your regiment, do you have a favorite vehicle or weapon, or you use
Yes,
whatever it is?
APC could be the vehicle that we as a regiment like is identifiable to,
Okay.
I would say, because APC is the most I forgot the word. APC is the most not complex.
But the most fully operational, maybe, or
You can use it for everything.
Yeah.
You can use it as a logi if needed. You can use it on frontline if needed. You can use it on special flanks if needed. Special operations if needed. Support vehicle, frontline. Like it's most universal vehicle. Let me put it this way. That I guess that's the right word. So
Kinds.
that one. And favorite weapon, we don't have. We just play with what we have always, and
Okay.
we make use of it as much as possible.
Hey,
So if there are only pistols, we go with pistols, we kill enemy, we grab their weapon, we
okay.
kill more enemies, recover stuff to our base so everyone can load up with other weapons. So for example, just like
Yeah.
this.
Yeah, you said the APC yourself is kind of what, and that's everything, and it kind of reassembles with your like play style, right? That you do everything that it's needed, and the APC itself does everything that it's needed for. So
Yes, it's
it makes sense.
based
Like,
my personally it's like the vehicle that I love to
yeah,
drive, use and organize things with.
yeah,
Other guys in the regiment, there are many guys who love tanking. There are many
okay,
guys who love driving field cannons,
okay,
rather HV40 or smelter. It doesn't matter. Uh, and we basically can use any vehicle.
yeah,
Uh, we love to play with anything,
okay,
but APC is something that I would say like is the most universal vehicle for everything in a game,
yeah.
and we love to use it.
Yeah, okay, changing topic here, and does your regiment have any official motto, symbols, or even songs? I mean, you are a streamer yourself, and maybe you have something to identify your regiment or yourself. Is that anything?
Two words: hang tough. I got inspiration from Lieutenant. He was lieutenant back in those days. Dick Winters
Okay,
from Easy Company,
okay,
and he was always saying "hang tough" to his people, and I kind of like took it from him because I really think that's something that describes well, like what we do. If we join any front, we basically try to make it the way that
yeah,
other people can feel from us that we gonna help them. And the hang tough is like, yo boys, hang tough, we can do it.
yeah.
Hang tough, we will win, or we will do our best to do it. We're gonna make it the way that we're gonna have fun and enjoy the game.
Like, like that saying, that motto is kind of, you need anything, we have it for you. Like you say to the rest of your team, we have your back. Is that kind of it, or?
Yeah, let's say I usually use this word motto in my YouTube videos at the end,
Okay.
and but not like uh every in our regiment not many people kind of use it. It's just what i I think can describe motto, let's
Okay.
say.
Yeah, yeah. About traditions, do you have any? For example, I don't know, and we've seen the 7 HP, the First Hispanic Battalion, and some of those guys, and do like a Christmas truce for any kind, and that's one kind of tradition. Do you have any of traditions that you would say that, hey, that's my regiment right there?
Yeah. I guess the answer is many people, um, if we say like first FA, they always joins it with sticky rushes and killing tanks.
Okay.
So maybe that, I guess.
That could be, yeah, that could be like a tradition for you. Like, hey, once in a week, once in a while, we go and kill tanks and go sticky rush. Maybe that could be like great tradition for many
Yeah,
regiments.
people, actually, everyone in a regiment loves to do it because it's super hard to get on the flank, not and not get spotted. To get on a flank and effectively kill a tank. Our effectivity was close to 100 past multiple wars,
Yeah,
which is quite fun. There have been many situations that it was like very close to failure, and we still managed to destroy the target or hit
Yeah.
the target. And that's just like what people enjoy to
Yeah.
do in a regiment. But like I said, it's more about like stabilizing and destabilizing the front line. So find the hard point, find the force or enemy equipment that is dealing us the most trouble, eliminate
Okay.
it, and put up the pressure on enemy the way that we will buy time for friendlies to do the job.
Like, yeah, you're totally functional to the play style that is being played at the moment. Like, if you need to defend, you go to defense and you go in the defense, and that kind of play style, right?
Yeah, right now, the thing that many people might still not understand, and but it's just because of the how many hours new players or older players like 500 plus 1.5k thousand hours
Yeah.
is you need to understand what is your front line like. Is it like are we on defense? Are we pushing? Do we need to save logi? And this is something that comes with just experience.
Okay. Yeah. And well, and talking about your regiment, you said you were known for sticky rushes. Is there anything else that you say? That's my regiment, or my regiment is really known for doing something. For example,
Infantry.
infantry.
Infantry, and with infantry, mm, natural thing with it is APC
Okay.
and artillery. Because,
Artillery.
in my opinion, artillery and infantry can win the war. You don't need anything else.
Okay.
Literally, if you have a cohesive group of people or groups of people that do infantry properly, that do artillery properly, and infantry, I mean also field cannons, because that's like part of it with APC, because it's direct support or anti-infantry vehicle, the APC.
Yes.
That's what I would like to first FAB like. Literally have 3 groups, 4 squads of 4 to 5 people. One squad is operating APC, supporting frontline. The
Yeah.
other squad is guiding artillery based on what is needed, and other 2 squads is rather building, QRFing, or doing logi, or supporting other squads. And
Yeah.
that's like how I imagine it.
And how you imagine it. In your opinion, completely, what's your key to success as an army or as a regiment in Foxhole? You said you were kind of an infantry playstyle regiment, but is that it? That's the key to success in Foxhole, or what is like the main thing you could do?
The key to success, first of all, is to have fun.
Yeah.
You cannot play Foxhole because somebody told you to. That's just not gonna work.
Yeah.
And by having fun, doing what is needed when is needed. That's the key to success. Like if we are talking about literally just winning,
Yeah,
winning
of
on the
course.
front line, winning the battles, doing what is needed where is needed, identifying the situations and points that you need to focus on or doing. Rather it is flanking, rather it is using field cannon, rather it is artillery. You need, like, if you identify this, then you can win.
Yeah.
So if and that's the thing. If you are having like 50 people and
Yeah.
40 of them are newer
Yeah.
players, let's say from private to officer cadet, and you are facing 50 people, but the enemy composition is only 20 newer players, and everyone else is, let's say, high ranks from
Yeah.
major, lieutenant colonel, colonel above, and they have thousands of hours of experience, then the cure for this literally is to get more veterans on your side, because it doesn't matter, you have the same numbers. So slower you're gonna step by step you're gonna lose the position because the other team has more experience. And
And
that's something that you it's not in your hands. It's
Yeah.
just you can scream in team chat or war chat. We need more people here that can help. But sometimes it's just how Foxhole is.
Yeah, it's pretty thoughtful that one key of success is really that. It's to have fun. You cannot. Well, we all seen Foxhole being like a brain like it's drain your brain inside your Foxhole. It's a complicated game, and if you don't have fun with it, it's you're not totally at your best. And it's really thoughtful of that. And apart from that, yeah, it should be like with the with the having fun, and you should have some you can learn from that. It's totally that. I completely agree with you with that.
If I may interrupt you,
Yeah,
there is a general idea or thought, or people are saying that Logi is boring. How the heck you can say this? Logi
yeah,
is not boring. If you do it properly, you can have a lot of fun. If
yeah,
you do the whole cycle of Logi on your own, then most likely it can be boring. But if you do it properly and if you do it with people around you, it can be ton of fun. For
yeah,
example, 2 wars ago, I guess it was 2 wars, maybe last war, I don't remember. I guess 2 wars. We as a regiment have been just transporting 3 trucks worth of logi from storage
yeah,
to a front line. Uh, the front line that was infested with partisans,
yeah,
and that was so much fun. And that's
yeah.
just one part of the logi cycle. And if we need to harvest, we're gonna do it the way that it's fun, because sitting hours on a salvage field and just holding left mouse button, that can be boring.
That kind.
That can be
Yeah.
boring.
It's about having fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
About the actions itself in Foxhole in your regiment. What's your regiment's proudest Foxhole moment?
Ooh.
Like the
Uh,
top one. Like the thing is, I can put that in the newspaper and say, hey, that's my regiment right there. I'm super proud of that.
uh, this is a hard one.
Okay. Yeah, no worries. Or one of your most, or one of your proudest Foxhole moments.
Ooh. I'm trying to go back in the battles that we have been part of.
No, no worries. Well, in the meantime, we can move on with another thing here. What's a regiment like you like working with? Like you say, hey, that's one regiment that it's we're partners in this. We like each other.
Generally, the regiment that can talk, which sounds weird, but a regiment that talks to us back.
Yeah,
Uh, but specific one, like on Warden or Colonial side, we basically work with almost everyone, and there is nobody like, or no regiment like this is specific. This we have cooperation amazing.
yeah.
Simply because usually we play with few people from that regiment
Okay,
at that specific battle.
yeah,
We do something, we win or we defend and we lose or whatever. We have a good time together, and that's it. Then we move to another front line as a first FA, and we like make these little connections in between. So there is no regiment specific, like I don't know, I would say raid or CL or 82nd DK or shred regiment or whichever regiment we can think of.
yeah,
So generally the regiment that can help us and we can help them, we just do it. It
okay,
doesn't matter. I don't care about the tag, honestly.
okay. Yeah, it's totally fine. And you said you were one of the regiments that does everything that is needed, and that implies multiple fronts, right? So what I'm asking here is there anywhere on the map that your regiment would call home, or is there anywhere on the map that would like you like to fight on?
Home region.
Home region. Basically, you don't fight at all.
Uh,
That's peace.
Simply because you can deploy everywhere. I'm joking. We don't have any right now. Simply
Okay.
because the idea behind first FA and neutrality, or how we are portrayed it, we don't have in lore anything specific that I would be like, yes, lore wise we are here. No, we are not.
Okay.
So no, the answer is no. Usually what I hear about neutrals is that they are the scummiest thugs of players and you cannot trust them because they are the worst, etc., etc. So
No, you hear that a lot, but it's not right. You only have fun with it, just that. And talking about Foxhole, you said one of the only things you need to win a war is artillery and infantry. But is there anything that you would change or add or remove to Foxhole? Does that mean that you need to remove everything else? For example, the gunboats, the navy, or what is
no,
what
we
is one thing you
actually
would change?
the one thing that I really would love to see in Foxhole is a proper organization and communication tool
Okay.
that can help organize the front line on each map. Because right now we just have squad comms, local
Okay.
comms, and then chat, world, regiment, squad, blah 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 blah, etc. etc. There is no tool. There is literally no tool for proper organization of people that are on the map, and I understand it's super hard to get there because uh, some people wants to play just because they want to be on front line and just play there. Some
Yeah.
people wants to do just logi. Some people wants to just build somewhere on the map. So like getting people together for one goal, and especially from the random people and clans or regiments that are on that current map doing something and trying to like show them, guys, this is the most important thing, what or the or important things we should do.
Yeah.
It's very hard, and it's hard to like explain them. So many times happened to me when I was like not screaming in team chat, but I was trying to get people like, guys, we need to do this, we need to go there, I need like 5 people for this. It was close to impossible to achieve because people just sometimes don't read chat. That's absolutely understandable.
Yeah.
Some people might just completely ignore it. Some people might read it, but they have something other to do, like build a base or be on front line or QRFing something else somewhere. And for example, what I'm trying to express here is in squad as a game, that FPS tactical shooter. There is one commander for that each map where people vote for it, and he gets special tools like artillery, etc., etc., and he can pinpoint like, okay, this squad please go here, this squad please go here, and they like talk to each other.
Yeah.
I'm not saying like this exact system needs to be in Foxhole. On the other side, it would be amazing to have such a tool where people would understand, okay, this regiment and these guys are stationed on this
Yeah.
map and they are doing this. They have this many slots available for people to join, and
Okay.
randoms that are not in regiments or squad can see that. Like you open for example, you open a town hall and you have inventory on left side. You have what is like, what can you pull out, the guns, weapons in the center. On the right side you have the upgrades. Let's say there would be another scroll on right side where you can see the operations or missions or regiments that are on this map and what are they doing,
Yeah.
and where can you join, which regiment you can join. And if you join them, after like they will accept you or get there, you will talk to them and they will explain like what they are doing. It will automatically show you on map like arrows or points where they are going, what are they, where are they defending, where are they attacking, etc., etc. And I think such a tool, I don't know how hard it would be for devs to, you know,
Yeah, it would be
program it,
like
or what
super
is the
hard,
vision,
super
because
easy.
I have never been speaking to any of the devs about like such idea, but something similar that I described, that's just my imagination. It would be amazing. It would
Yeah.
be amazing.
Yeah, it would be amazing to see an organization part. As you said, exactly. Wherever it's needed, it should be like some of the commanders over there. That's one thing I would like to pinpoint right here. There should be commanders for experience or by a voting. But there should be some commanders to say, hey, we need something here, we need something here, and that should appear on the map. Yeah, that would be amazing. And to end all of this, what do you appreciate most about Foxhole?
The people community,
Yeah,
the family that we have around First FA, and and yeah, that's it. That's it.
and
Yeah,
that's
the
it. It's
community, players, and people that we play with, because that's the reason why we play Foxhole. It's not uh, some tank or some weapon or some in-game feature. It's those people that we play with.
yeah. It's that, as you said, it's literally not any weapon, not AI. Everything being like player based. It's amazing how the community can be, and
Yes.
how everyone can communicate with everyone. Just two last questions here. And the first one, does your job, well, not, I don't know if it is a job for you, but does your YouTuber or streamer status and inflicts with your or interferes with your regiment?
No, not at all.
Not at all.
Not at
Like
all. Like, do you mean like it?
it
If I'm
attract.
streaming, I'm gonna get like stream sniped or something like that, or
Well, yes, and it could be. Could it be like some people that watches you and say, "Hey, that's a nice guy. I can join in his regiment." Does that interferes with, in the regiment? Like people coming to you saying, "Hey, I watch you and I would really like to join." Does that happen?
not that often. It happened like I could count maybe on one hand
Okay.
how many times. Uh, and it's fine. I don't mind
Yeah.
like as it is, because my idea behind like getting people into a regiment, we are not actively recruiting anyone.
Okay.
Because first, if you like meet us on the front line like a random, like we meet 2 days, 3 days ago, one person, and we played together. We had fun. I just told him how we work as a regiment, and he immediately asked, "And can I join you?" I was like, "Yeah, sure, of course. If you ask for it." The answer is, yeah, you can join if you like what we trying to achieve here, what we are doing, how we are doing. Need to know the people, and then later he described it like, I forgot the word, but like the system as we are doing it
Yeah.
is a very appreciated or very good one. It's the opposite as companies or usually companies are doing. Like this is the, let's hire 10 people and after 1 month they leave. So we do it the other way. Let's play together a little. Let's know each other. Let's find out if we can work together
Yeah.
as a team, if we like each other, and after that, yeah, we maybe can become a little family. So you can join First FN. We can play together more. And after many years, the people that are right now in regiment, I, I I literally calling them family because I can trust them. I
Yeah.
understand them. They understand me. If we are on front line, we know exactly what we want to do, how we want to do, and it's working as it is working. As I'm showing on YouTube videos or streams, it's working. So I want to
Yeah.
keep this mentality or attitude in First FA because I think that's the way how it can work. Maybe it's not the fastest way how to grow,
Yeah.
but it's definitely the way how I would like to have it.
Yeah, it's amazing that you beat people on the front lines and they say I can join you, and it's amazing how you can collaborate with them. And for the last question here, and who can people contact or where can people go if they want to join your regiment? And do you have signposts over there?
No.
Or
No.
where can people go if they want to join?
Anyone from First FA? The PR guy usually is Muki.
Okay.
He's always bringing somebody to play with and explaining a lot of things to newbies and new players. Other than that, the people that what I'm gonna say is the people who has English as a main language,
Okay.
which can be cretin, which can be that's his name actually. That's not
Okay.
like an insult. Poland Pirate or Mr. Ducky if we are playing on colonial side, and I am definitely gonna forget about somebody, which I apologize for.
Oh yeah, it's
But
okay.
generally anyone that is in first FA, if you guys, if anyone would contact any one of us, that message would get back to me. That's the
Okay.
point. And then I would say, yeah, sure. But the guy, if he played with us, if he wants to join, let him join.
Yeah, and I think yeah, that's amazing how and the organization of your regiment is it's totally amazing. I think that's it actually. And thank you guys for tuning in with us. This is Duri89. Duri, you want to say something in Slovak to say goodbye or
Uh, to Slovak?
something in
Or
Slovakian?
in Slovakian?
Yeah.
Áno, môžem. Všetkým vám prajem zábavu vo Foxhole, ak sú tam nejakí Slováci, čo počúvajú, alebo Češi. A vidíme sa na fronte.
Thank you, Jiri. And yeah, that's it, folks. And if you want to join the first Foxhole Army, you will have the Discord link down below, as well as the Press Corps Discord link if you want to join us. And if you want to regiment or press corps roll call, you can contact me, or you can contact my fellow and crewmates in the press corps community. I think that's it. I'll tell you goodbye.